This your boy Hoghead with the Hate Is Real podcast. Now we finna touch up on that Jeffrey Dahmer situation, so let's get into it. Now I know you heard the story of Jeffrey Dahmer getting caught. The reason he got caught because Tracy Edwards was running down the street with his damn shirt off with handcuffs on and the police caught him. So when Tracy Edwards was questioned by the police, he said, you know what, somebody tried to kill him. So basically, what he did, he told the police, hey, I can show you where I was at. So it led him back to Jeffrey Dahmer's apartment. And since that night, Tracy Edwards, his whole life been shattered. He been getting locked up for drugs, theft, and he even got charged with murder because Jeffrey Dahmer, he scared the hell out of this man. So we really don't know what happened in that apartment that night, but Tracy Edwards and Jeffrey Dahmer, they knew what happened in that apartment that night. They was face to face with each other. So I don't know what the hell he seen in the refrigerator, the deep freezer, whatever he done seen Jeffrey Dahmer pull out a object, a pick knife, or a butcher knife, or whatever the hell. He probably revealed to him, you know, hey, this food, this drink you just ate, it was black people. So, you know what I mean? Only people who know that conversation, or know that situation face to face is Tracy Edwards and Jeffrey Dahmer. In July of 2011, Tracy Edwards' life, man, it was going left to right, up, down. Man, it was going spiral. So in July of 2011, he was charged with murder. He had helped some other people, or he was accused of helping some other people throw a man off the Milwaukee Bridge. Like, what the hell is really going on? Now I'm about to let y'all hear this video of Tracy Edwards being interviewed by detectives in July of 2011. They trying to see if he have a right state of mind, his mental, is he drunk, or anything to make sure that he's ready for this interview.
Alcohol on you?
Yeah, I've been drinking since I was down at the park. I've been out on the boat. I've been having a good time.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Are you intoxicated right now?
No. I only had a couple of beers, but it's no.
So just a couple beers?
Yeah, so probably blow me and let me know that I'm not drunk.
Do you feel like you could be able to safely operate a vehicle right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, most
Right.
definitely. It's probably just a beer, you know.
Yeah. Have you used any other drugs today?
No.
Okay. Do you use other drugs?
No, marijuana, but I haven't done that since I've been on parole. So
Okay.
yeah.
Do you need to see a doctor right now?
No.
Okay. Do you have any like medical problems that we should know about?
No.
Take medication for anything?
No. None of that.
History of mental illness?
No.
Never been diagnosed with anything by a psychiatrist?
No.
Okay. You graduated high school?
No, that I didn't do, but I'm working on my HSCD now.
Oh, okay.
Where at? Okay, over on Martin Luther King Drive. Overall officer makes them go, you know.
Okay. Okay. The reason why I'm asking all those questions is to make sure that you're
Right.
you know, in the right mind to talk to us.
Yeah.
Sometimes we talk to people that can barely stand up, you know.
I already know. Yeah, I didn't do it then. I've seen this, bro.
Yeah. And you can you read and write English, okay?
Yes.
All right. Okay. Since you're on probation and you're already in custody here, before we want to talk to you about what happened tonight, we do want to read your rights, okay?
So I'm actually being arrested for this.
Well, you are arrested. You're down here.
Right, but how can I be a witness and I'm getting arrested? I had nothing to do with it, though.
Well, that's why we're here to talk to you.
Right, because I came to the cops, I let them know. If I had some, you know, I let them know. I was trying to help the officer and told him what was going on, you know. So why am I even being arrested? I don't even understand that, though. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it happens. People get arrested, and you know, after they're provided an opportunity to say what happened and stuff, and we can verify their statements and stuff like that. People get unarrested on occasion, okay?
Yeah.
But you are down here, you are arrested, we have to read your rights.
Okay, what am I, for what? Yeah. That's what I don't understand.
You and, what's your buddy's name?
No, that's his associates.
What's your associate's name?
We all know Timothy. And
Timothy.
We know Johnny from being homeless, you know, we know all them guys, but they're not my associates. You can ask any of the other officers. I don't hang with them. They come in the park, hang with us.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't hang with them.
You and Timothy right now are being questioned about a homicide.
Okay, he's the one throwing him off the bridge, which I told the officer that. You know what I mean? Yeah, I told him that, plain and simple. They were arguing about something about he owed him money or something. Yeah.
Tracy,
Mhm.
I believe you when you say you told the officer that. We would like to go into more detail about that.
Okay.
That's all,
Okay.
because we investigate the nature of this.
Right,
But-
okay, yeah, I know
but
that.
because you're here until we sort all this out.
Right,
Okay.
right.
Because you're here, we need to sort all this out.
Mhm.
And we have to read your rights.
I ain't got no problem with it.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
good, bro.
Okay, man, all right.
Yeah.
You've heard them before?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course.
There you go. You have the right to remain silent. As you were starting to say that there was an argument.
Mm-hmm. So they were arguing, right? All the way up and down the street. The big guy, Charles, right? One of the officers came and saw me Charles' picture.
Mhm.
They were starting to fight with him first. Right in front of Applebee's, Boo was cussing, Timothy was cussing a bunch of people in front of Applebee's. Yeah. And cussing and
Who was all at Applebee's?
a bunch of the waitresses there, probably the ones that desk.
Of the guys that you know. Who were there.
Timothy and Charles and Johnny Jordan.
Okay.
Yeah, the one that he threw over in the water. He was there. Yeah, but
Okay,
the waitresses.
you were there. You guys were
Yeah,
hanging
yeah,
out
we were
there.
all coming down. Like I was gonna come up the street and come down and go hang out, see, because I found my girlfriend, right?
Okay.
Up on Wisconsin somewhere. So we went by Applebee's. And Boo and Johnny and all them got there, and Charles was there, so we were sitting outside Applebee's. And Timothy started cussing everybody out, calling, I hate white people. He done this at the Calderon Club too, a few blocks, north of that. He was calling all the white people, I hate you motherfuckers.
So forgive me, Timothy is the subject
Yeah.
drowned.
Right. No, not the subject who drowned, but the one that threw him over.
Timothy is.
Yeah, Timothy.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So there was at the Calderon Club, he was calling all the white people, I hate you, most you pink motherfuckers and all that bullshit. And then we started walking, I left them and went across the street, and an officer pulled up right in the alley, and he stopped, Timothy didn't go there, he stayed in the parking lot, but he stopped Johnny and Charles. Yeah, the officer, I think it's Krasinski or something, but he knows him all well, right? So he lets him go, I guess he just talked to him, so we all walked down towards Applebee's. And they're out there, they arguing about, Johnny Jordan, they call him Monk, had gave him $5 or $10 and he took it from him, and they got the argument over the money. You know? And so they were going up and down the street arguing with him. They tried to fight Charles as we were sitting there, you know, because he said, I ain't scared. Charles said, I'm not scared of any of y'all, and blah, blah, blah. Both of them, Johnny and Timothy, was super drunk, man, which they always are. And they try to intimidate everybody in the parks and do all that stuff. And they try to scare Charles, and it didn't work. But he just walked off from it. And I'm walking down the street, and they come following behind, arguing about money, right?
Who's they?
Timothy and Johnny. So
Okay.
we get to the bridge, right?
Okay.
Where all this stuff take place. And at first I thought they were just playing. So Timothy grabbed them from behind, and they act like they were just playing. I said, come on, man, y'all need to quit that shit, arguing and fighting. The cops gonna come and arrest you. And before you know it, Timothy picks up Johnny and throws him over the rail into the water. Yeah, and I couldn't believe it, which I'm not a great swimmer, but I was finna come and help. And by the time we got around there, Timothy even jumped in the water to try to save him. But he couldn't find it. They were struggling with each other in the water for a minute. And then all of a sudden he let him go because I guess he can't swim that good either. Yeah. And Johnny went down in the water, and the girl was sitting right on our side. And she said, oh, somebody's got to help him. Somebody's got to help him. And nobody jumped in to help. And all of a sudden, Johnny goes down in the water. She was skinny. She had a red top and I think blue jeans. All this was happening too fast, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
White,
so
white female or black female?
she was a white female. Yeah, and she said, what are you going to do? And I went over to the bridge. I climbed down there, and I was trying to even take off my shirt and reach down But Monk, I guess he can't swim. Johnny Jordan couldn't swim, and he just went straight in the water. Yeah, and somebody told Timothy a life preserver, and he grabbed a hold of that, and he said, "Monk." He started screaming, "Monk." And then we all said, "It's too late now." And the officers had got there by then, and they was trying to reach and give him a pole, and he was saying, "You, you mother." I said, "Come on, you gotta come in the water, it's too late now." And he kept cussing everybody out. Yeah, and that's basically it, you know? Yeah, that's the way that went down. Yeah, he actually, I thought they were playing with him on the bridge, but apparently not, you know what I'm saying? Because it looked like, you know, like they were just grabbing, like they were just wrestling. Both of them was drunk, right? But he had him from behind, from the back by his waist, and he picked him up over the bridge and threw him over the bridge.
At first?
Yeah, that's and I thought it was just a joke. I didn't think he would ever dare throw him in the water, you know, because I was supposed to be two best friends, you know. So whoever would have thought that, you know. Yeah, but that's the story right there, you know. And I know somebody else, it had to be more people walking by, had to see that, you know. Somebody besides me, I wasn't the only person I don't think was on that bridge at that time, so somebody else had to see that.
Were you struggling with Johnny?
No, I didn't touch nobody. Yeah, I
No.
never started, I never touched anybody. Yeah, that ain't my job. I don't get down like that. They're not my friends, but everybody knows them, you know. I've been knowing the dudes for years. Everybody knows them. They go to the church. They've been hanging around the homeless trail for years, and everybody know them, right? I've been homeless before a couple of times. But as far as that, no, I wouldn't even fight Monk or Boo. You know, as far as that go. You know what I mean? And Boo, if he's sober enough, he'll tell you that he didn't touch anybody. You know, it was him and Johnny, nobody else. You know, they were the only cats there. You know, and if Boo's sober enough and not upset, he gets irate when he gets to drinking. That's why everybody's scared of him. You know what I mean? Because they go around bullying people, both of them. Yeah, that's why it took me by surprise that he would actually throw him in there, throw him in the water. I couldn't believe it, you know. Because those are the neighborhood bullies, you know.
How far away from you were you drinking when you?
I was maybe 4 or 5, 6 feet. I was about from here to that door right there when he threw him in. Yeah, I was this far away from him.
Okay.
Yeah.
You out there on the sidewalk right there?
Yeah, on the sidewalk, and there was like maybe 5 or 6 feet in back, you know. Yeah. And I was telling them to come on. So if they was with him, to tell them now, so y'all need to stop it, you know.
Are you good with directions?
Mm-hmm.
North
Yeah,
side?
yeah.
What side of the bridge are you on? South or north?
We're on the south side. Yeah, the north is on that side, we're on the south side.
And you're walking eastbound across the bridge?
Yeah, we were going towards the east. Yeah.
Which park is that?
Mhm.
Which park were you guys going towards?
I don't actually know where they were going, but I was trying to get away from them, and they was coming down the street right in back of me a little bit. Then when they started tussling, I said, y'all need to quit that shit acting the fool, the cops are gonna come and arrest y'all. I was telling them that in front of Applebee's, and they followed me, we all walked away. Charles went that way, because I thought they were gonna fight. So Boo and them started coming down the street where I was, arguing with each other. Yeah, and all this is the truth. I'm willing to take a lie detector test, whatever it takes.
Did Johnny, was he aggressive at all on the bridge?
Both of them was, he was calling them, so that's the way they talk to each other.
But was he swinging at him, Johnny, or punching him or anything? Or?
He didn't swing at him or anything.
You said
They start tussling, like, you know, you guys get together and grab each other, which these cats do all the time. You can ask anybody, go to the church and ask anybody about them. This is the way they act. You know, that's why they got the nickname hyena, you know, that's how they act. They're aggressive, they want to fight and show who's the boss, you know, like that. That's what they do. No.
Did you try to stop him from going over?
No, I didn't try. No, I just looked at it. I didn't even try to grab him or nothing because there's nothing I could do. I was that far away, and I thought they were playing anyway. Yeah, like that. I was like, I got maybe a little bit closer when I looked over and see if he went in the water. It was gonna fall in the water, but I didn't get closer. I didn't touch any one of them. Yeah, and witness should be able to say that I touched nobody. And I'm willing to take a lie detector test on that, bro. Yeah. I'm not trying to get involved in those.
Besides you three, was anyone else on the bridge at that time?
You know, when I was walking with them and they was doing all that, I didn't pay any attention, but I'm sure, you know.
But I mean, on your side of the bridge?
Not that I've seen in our general area right there, yeah, you know what I mean?
Okay.
But as far as you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
But as far as somebody being in the back of me, I don't know. Because once dude got thrown over the rail, it freaked me out, bro.
Yeah, sure.
That freaked me out, man. I ain't never
Did
saw
you go over and
that.
try to help him?
I went down there and tried to get him out, but I'm not a good swimmer. That's why I didn't dive in, because Boo had him. I thought he was going to bring him out the water. So apparently he can't swim either, and he let the guy go under. All of a sudden he just dropped down in the
Do
water.
you think Boo was trying to kill him?
Hmm?
Do you think Boo was trying to kill him?
Not intentionally, to be honest with you, no. They're just both pissy drunk. And that's the bottom line. And they get to do stupid shit. These cats are really wild and crazy. Monk is bipolar. You can ask anybody. And Boo gets drunk. They slap people. They take their alcohol, like that, you know. Yeah,
So
that's
Boo,
huh?
it's something that he would wish he could take back right
I'm
away.
sure he does, yeah.
Right after
I know he does. Because he was in the water. Monk, he was hollering for him, you know.
Okay.
And then he didn't want to get out. I'm sure he didn't really mean intentionally,
Sure.
I'm going to kill the dude. Because they hang together every day like this, every day. You know? Yeah, I don't think he tried to kill him on purpose, you know. It's just the
Sure.
alcohol, you know. Both of them are full-fledged alcoholics. Right? Yeah.
Tracy, I want to tell you one thing. You've been real polite with us, and you've been around this. It's kind of interesting talking to you. You've been around the city for a while, and just
Yeah.
what I've heard briefly of you.
Yeah.
But you're aware there's a lot of cameras around there, right?
Yeah, so you should be able to know that I didn't touch him there. That's fine. Now, I hope it is cameras. I'm willing to take a lie detector test and the camera. I didn't touch either one of them dudes while they were struggling while he threw him in the water. I had nothing to do with that. That's not how I roll, you know? Yeah, that's not how I roll, bro. Yeah, so hopefully the cameras are showing the light on the truth, you know what I mean? Because I know I didn't touch you. Yeah, I know that.
Well, and then there's also people driving by that are saying a different thing when they stop to help.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know why they said that. They shouldn't get involved in the heat of the moment. I didn't touch him. I said, why are you arguing?
Tracy, listening.
Okay.
Did they stop and got involved because they saw someone get thrown over the bridge?
Yeah, him. But I
Listen, Tracy,
detective.
people, listen to me. Just
Okay.
listen to me, sir.
Okay.
People that don't know any of you guys,
Mm-hmm.
and they say that there's 3 guys on the bridge, that's it.
And that was.
And there's,
that
they're
was.
right, and that's
That
it.
was.
That's just it.
But I
But then
didn't touch anybody.
there's 2 guys holding the guy.
No. I wasn't holding
These
him,
people,
bro.
Tracy, these people have no reason to lie.
Yes, they do, bro. Look at me.
People driving by.
Bro, look, my life is too important. I would not sit up here and lie about nothing like that. Look at me, bro. Look at me. Look at my eyes. I am not lying. No, I was telling them to stop. I was here from that door. I didn't grab anybody, bro. Yeah, and they shouldn't get involved in the heat of the moment. I swear to God.
Why should they get involved?
I
They
don't
saw
know
someone
why
get thrown
either.
over a bridge.
I would not throw, look, I didn't throw Monk, why would I throw Monk over the bridge? I was not arguing over anything, bro. Yeah, for real, you can ask anybody, I ain't got no beef with Monk. I'm willing to take a lie detector test right now, bro. Look at me, I swear to God, I had nothing to do with this, bro. I swear on my mama's grave. I had nothing, look at me, bro, I'm not bullshit.
Did you get in any fight with anybody?
Who?
You.
When, tonight?
Tonight,
No,
Applebee's.
No, I was trying, you can ask witness in front of Applebee's. We were telling them cats to stop.
Do you have any injuries on you though?
No, none. I got none on me, bro. No injuries on me anywhere. I'm gonna pull out my shirt. I don't fight.
No, that's fine.
It's okay.
Yeah, for real. I ain't have no fight. Look at me, bro. I'm willing to take a lie detector test. And I'm innocent. Yeah, seriously. Look at me, detective.
I'm looking at you, Tracy.
Okay, look at me, bro. Look at me. Look at me. I'm serious. I had nothing to do with this, bro. I didn't touch him.
Tracy, I was trying to figure out people that don't know you from Adam are saying that.
I don't see. Yeah, I was standing close by them, yeah, but I don't take anybody. No, I didn't touch.
That's Tracy.
Officer,
listen,
officer,
that's
I
why,
didn't touch
listen to
anybody.
me. Listen, you're not listening to me. You're not listening.
Okay.
That's why I'm asking you if you tried to stop him from getting put on
Officer, I ran over to him, I said, y'all quit, but I didn't grab him though.
That you didn't try pulling him back?
No, I got close enough, but I didn't try to grab him.
How close did you get?
Maybe 2 or 3 feet, but I didn't touch him though. He didn't let me get there, he was over the bridge.
Because Tracy, that could explain why someone might be seeing 2 guys touching this guy.
Right, and
But
no.
you're saying you didn't touch him.
No, I was 2 or 3 feet away. I never touched him. I never, ever touched him. I swear on my grave. I was that. I came over and said, what y'all doing? And when I seen the guy go over the rail, of course I reacted and went to him closer. But I never did touch either one of them. Yeah, Boo done this all on his own. Timothy done that all by himself. He threw that man over the bridge. I didn't touch that man or anybody else. You know what I mean? And I promise on that I'm willing to take a lie detector test and hopefully some cameras to show that I never did touch either one of them guys. Period. And that's the God honest truth. That is not the way I roll. I don't have no criminal record of assault or violence, you know.
Yeah, that's for saying you're a bad guy.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? Why would somebody even come by and say I'm not close? I know they probably in the heat of the moment.
They're saying that you have your arms on this guy.
No, I never touched anybody, and that's the truth. Hopefully you got cameras to prove that. And hopefully when Boo settled down, so you know I wasn't there. I would never throw a man over the river. You know what I mean? I got too much to live for. I'm trying to get my life together. I wouldn't throw, man, Johnny, everybody knows he's crazy. I don't have no beef with him like that. He don't bother me. I would never throw him over the bridge. Him and Timothy was playing. He picked the man up all by himself and threw him over the river with nothing to me. I had nothing to do with it. Yeah, okay. Not a thing, bro. And I'm willing to take a lie detector test or whatever else necessary, bro. For real. I'm willing to get it tested. I know I had nothing to do with this, bro. And I swear on my mother's grave, my children's grave, I had nothing to do with it. I didn't touch Monk. And Boo should be able to testify and say that I ain't touched nobody, you know. And I was told him to get, I came up closer with it. The only time I came up, when they were struggling over the bridge, he was going over the river, and then I walked over, he was going over the rail, first of all. And then I ran over and see if he actually felt, and let him go in there.
Okay.
That's the closest I got to him.
I'm just trying to make sense of what the people driving by said, that's all. So that's why when I asked you if you grabbed onto him and tried to save him,
No, I ran over because it happened too quick. I couldn't even stop. I was telling them to stop when I was here to there, and it was just like playing. I ain't think the dude was gonna pick him up and throw him over the bridge. Yeah, I never would have thought that. They're the best of friends. You know, I never would have thought that, man. Yeah, so I thought they were like bullshit. You know what I mean? I really did. I thought they were bullshit. Yeah.
Okay.
But now I have no reason to lie, bro. This is my life I'm dealing with. You know what I'm saying?
We know it's your life, Tracy.
Yeah, it ain't no joke. And I don't want to say I've been in prison for 14 months. I don't want to go back. And I'm telling the truth about everything. And whatever I told the officer, I'll be cooperative. I'm going to tell the truth. I ain't got nothing to do with that shit, man. For real, I really don't, bro. I'm just here, I actually more of a witness than anything. I don't like the cats, but they always hanging around people. You can't get away from them. They come around everybody, and you can ask the way they harassed everybody. That's the way Boo and Monk are. But they were the best of friends, so nobody ever thought some shit like this, they would end up hurting each other. You know what I mean? Because they always messing with other people.
Sure.
Yeah, but I had nothing to do with that, bro. Yeah, not in a harming person, you know. I was there, true enough. This is what I do. I hang out around here, downtown. I go to the little areas, drink, you know, we do our little thing, party a little bit, but I never would have expected this, bro. And I even came out doing this tonight, bro.
So when they're tussling on the bridge, what are you hearing them say to each other?
They were just actually just, well, let me go, Mom. You know, this little stuff like that, you know, it was nothing to stick out at me at this time. You know what I mean? Because I didn't think, you know, the dude would throw his best friend over there.
Was he saying he gonna do it?
It's so drunk tonight, though.
Was he saying he was gonna do it?
No.
Was he saying I'm gonna throw you over the
He
bridge?
said that the first time, but I thought it was a joke. Because Boo is Timothy, he's strong, right?
Sure.
Him and Monk both are strong. You know, they scare everybody and intimidate everybody with their power. But I never thought they would just actually, honestly, he would take this guy and throw him over there.
But Timothy does say I'm gonna throw you
He
over
said,
the
I'll
bridge.
throw your ass in this water is what he said, but I never thought he would actually do that. You know what I mean? I never thought that.
Okay.
I never thought that at all, bro. And it did, and when he did throw him, that's probably why somebody said I got a little close, because I did run. Boom, standing maybe about right here, and I did run maybe about right here and look and see if Monk actually, what he was doing in the water. And he was going up in the water and he was fighting the water. Yeah,
Well,
you know what I mean?
I appreciate you telling that. I just want you to be clear though.
I really want to be from my life, yeah.
Tracy,
Okay.
I want you to be clear. They're not saying you were up close. They're saying you were grabbing onto.
No, and I was not, and I was not, and the camera should prove that. I touched nobody. It might have looked that way in the dark, but I never touched either one of them guys. And I'm willing to take whatever test it is to prove that I'm not lying. I never touched Monk and I never touched Boo. I never got that actually close to them. Monk and Boo was here. I may have been here to the door right there when they first started. And when dudes started putting him over the railing, I ran towards him a little bit and he had felt in the water, and I may end up maybe this far away from Boo where he actually threw the dude in the water at. Maybe 3 feet. I never touched anybody, bro. Never. And I'm willing to take a lie detector test right now to show that I didn't.
What do you think should happen to Timothy right now?
Timothy? Actually, he should pay for what he did, bro.
What do you mean by that?
He should go to jail for what he did. He threw the man in and the man lost his life, right?
He's deceased.
Okay, see what I mean?
How long should it go away for?
I have no idea, bro. That's what y'all have to decide.
Well, it's not up to us either. It's up to
But I know one thing for sure. I know he, actually, I don't know. I don't think he really meant to do it. I think it was the alcohol in him. That's the way they act when they get drunk. And you can ask anybody in the trail, go to the parks and question people.
Tracy,
Yeah.
I don't think he meant to do it.
I don't think
You know
he did. What?
I think you're involved and you didn't mean to do it either.
No, sir. Look, I swear to God, I'm willing to take a lie detector test, officer.
Tracy,
Look at my eyes, bro.
I'm looking at you.
Look at my eyes.
Tracy,
I didn't do
when
anything.
we reserve those lie detectors for us. I mean, listen, but we're not gonna give you one, you know why?
Why?
Because we already know the answers to it.
Okay, well, give me one. You gotta give me one, bro. Bro, look at me. Look at me. Can't you look at a man when he's telling the truth? I did not have nothing to do with that. I did not touch Boo. I did not touch Monk. Any one of them when he throw that man off there, bro. I don't get down like that. I'm not that kind of individual. You can ask anybody about my personality. You know what I mean?
You're pleasant enough.
No, bro. Bro,
No, neither of us are calling you a monster or a bad guy.
No, and I
Neither of us are saying that.
Look, bro, this is not a joke. I didn't have nothing to do with that, bro. Look in my eyes. Give me a test. If you know the answer, give me the test. I bet you the answer comes out. I didn't do it. I didn't touch either one of them guys, officer. I'm not bullshitting. This is the truth. This is the bottom line. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I don't even like Boo or Monk that much to even try to help either one of them guys fight. No way. No way. And actually, they don't need help fighting. And they would tell you that themselves.
Sure.
Yeah. I don't have nothing to do. I'm too small to be fighting anyway, bro. And I don't get down like that, bro. I don't do that. And I'm willing to take any test to prove that, bro. Any test. Look at me, detective.
I'm looking
I
at
know,
you.
bro. No, you're not.
Tracy, I'm not looking at you.
No, you're not. If you did, you could see in my eyes that I'm telling the truth. I had nothing to do with that, bro. Nothing. I didn't touch Monk or Boo during this time, bro. And I'm not lying to you, man. I had no reason, but this is my life. You think I would risk my life for Johnny and Monk and Timothy?
Okay,
No.
what do you think Boo's gonna say?
I don't know what we'll say. He's pretty drunk, but hopefully he.
When he's sober, what do you think he'll say?
I know he's gonna tell you I had nothing to do with it. I know he will. Yeah. Hopefully he'd be truthful. I had nothing to do with it, bro. The thing, and I swear to God on that, bro. And I hate to swear, God forgive me for swearing, but I don't do that. I had nothing to do with that. So hopefully Timothy tells you the truth. That he was just goofing around and he accidentally threw him over or whatever he's gonna say. But hopefully he don't say I touched him in any shape, form, or fashion, which I know I didn't. Yeah. And hopefully there's cameras, like you said, there's a bunch of cameras downtown that'll prove all of that. Okay, I know I didn't touch him, bro. And I'm not lying to y'all, bro. I'm not. And I know y'all probably used to a lot of liars sitting up in here, but I'm not one of them. I had nothing to do with that. I didn't touch either one of them cats. They were arguing, doing that stupid shit by themselves. I was just telling them y'all should chill, and I was walking down the street. I was even ahead of them, and then he had the man. He picked the man up by his waist, and he threw the fuck over there. They was arguing and doing all that stupid, and I had nothing to do with it. Not a thing, bro. You know? And I swear on that, bro. Yeah.
Okay. Did you touch the railing at all?
Yeah, I touched the railing when I looked over there to see was he there. I touched that railing. I'm not lying about that. Then I got down. I said, well, yo, man, we're going to have to go get dude out the water.
Sure.
And that cat ran around there.
So you ran?
We ran around.
When you say you ran, did you run back westbound the
We went back west, yeah, trying to find a way to get down close to the way he was. Because I thought maybe the guy could swim. But apparently he couldn't.
Was he yelling anything from the water?
Yeah, and then he started yelling, help me and everything in the water. Yeah, he started yelling all that stuff, all kinds of stuff. And people was talking, screaming, you know. It's a bad situation. The arena told me they was going to book me. I didn't know I was a suspect in this. And I don't see who could have came by and said I possibly put my hand on nobody. I didn't put my hands on anybody. You know what I mean? And that's the truth. I don't know who could have seen that. I don't know, but I touched nobody, yeah. And when they was arguing, they done that shit all by themselves, you know what I mean? Yeah, they were on their own on that bridge. They were acting stupid all the way from there to there, and they got the arguing in front of Applebee's. The waitresses came out, they were talking about how they'll tell you how stupid they were acting.
Trace, what if we told you these cameras were showing you involved touching this guy?
Okay, that'd be fine. If that camera would say that, I would be fine. I know the cameras didn't show me touching anybody. I didn't touch, I was feet away from him. I actually, the closest I ever got to do was 2 to 3 feet at the closest. And they started off, we were on an angle, and I said, y'all need to quit that shit. He had dude by the waist, and I walked up a little bit.
You never had him by the arm?
No, and I don't know if I accidentally tried to grab him or not, but I don't even think I tried to even grab him by the arm or nothing. I know he walked up like this. Yeah.
Okay. Who walked up like that?
Boo was right behind me, Monk was right behind me. I think they were like that. Boo had him by the waist, yeah. And I said, y'all need to stop that shit. Maybe you're right. Maybe I did try to say, y'all stop, and then I backed back. And I started walking away a little bit.
When you say you all stopped, did you try to grab his
Or
arm?
maybe I tried to grab him, and maybe you're right.
This is Johnny.
I don't know if it was Boo or Johnny, but I tried to stop the fight. Yeah, I was trying to stop them from fighting, you know what I'm saying? And then he picked them up, and I walked away, and the cameras say that. I know the cameras show me not around when he picked them up and threw them in the water. I know the camera didn't have me touching them or anything like
So
that.
you're not trying to pull him back and get thrown over the bridge? Or
No.
You're not trying to save him?
They're way stronger than me. I tried to probably stop it.
Would it not have been the right thing to do, though?
Yeah, but they're way stronger than me. I'm not gonna get thrown in the water either. You know what I mean? Yeah, so once he started going over, I came over to Boo. I think I said something to him like, Boo or Johnny, what the f y'all doing? Stop this fighting and shit. And I did grab one of them in the beginning, but that was before he even attempted to pick him up and throw him over. That might have been 10, 15 seconds later.
Were you saying anything at that time?
Yeah, I was telling them to stop acting stupid for the cops come. I was saying that the whole time. Yeah, so he picked him up from behind the waist and then threw him over the rail. You know what I mean? Yeah, but I tried to reach out. I think I tried to stop this once. You know what I mean? But still, you can't do nothing with them two dudes when they're acting like that. Everybody knows that, you know? Everybody knows that. Yeah?
How long you know these guys for?
For maybe 15, 16 years. I've been knowing them for like forever, man. They've been homeless for years, and when I was homeless first in the 90s, that's when I first met them, you know? Yeah, so they've been around forever. Everybody knows them. Yeah? And everybody knows what kind of personality and attitude.
What do you consider these guys to you? Okay.
Associates, maybe?
Okay.
Yeah, but everybody hangs out with them, though. You know? Because you're scared you're gonna get beat up if you don't, so, you know. Yeah, so everybody gives them beer or whatever else. Yeah.
Can I ask you a full question? I want you to hear me out before you answer it.
Okay.
Is this something you could have participated in because you're afraid of?
Boo?
Yeah.
No, I'm not afraid of Boo like that. No, I couldn't
So
participate.
you just want to help them, you know?
No, I'm not gonna help them throw anybody out in the river. No. Not that don't intimidate me like that. I'm trying to stop it. That's me.
Okay.
You know, I'm not gonna help nobody throw another man over. You know?
Was Monk asking for help? Was he getting thrown over? Was he saying to help me you?
No, because he's a tough guy. They never said nothing like that. He never said help me to him because I never.
Or to you?
No, I never thought he would throw him over. Actually, the only time he cried for help was when he was in the water.
Okay.
And that's the truth. I never thought Boo would actually throw the dude over in the water. Yeah, that's the last thing I expect. You know what I mean? You're walking down the street. We just got through, we were over at the park. You just got through a party. You ain't expect nobody to go over the bridge and throw somebody over in the river. That's the least thing I expected. Yeah, for real.
Do you need anything, Tracy? Something to drink or?
Oh, cigarette, man, because I.
Okay. What kind of cigarettes are they?
Anyone, bro. Anyone, bro. Yeah. A cup of coffee, cream and sugar if you could.
Okay, I can do that for you.
Yeah, but I want y'all to know, bro, I'm telling the truth, bro. Okay, and I'm serious. I'm willing to take whatever it takes. I know somebody might have seen something that didn't seem right or whatever, but like that videotape will tell everything. You know what I mean? I didn't touch the guy. I didn't take him and threw him over in the water with Boo or anything like that. I know the camera couldn't show nothing like that. If I kept showing me came over reacting earlier, before it happened, seconds before it happened, maybe 10 seconds at the most, I'll say. Yeah, but I never took nobody's legs or arms or anything like that and helped throw them in the water. I wouldn't do that to nobody, bro. I wouldn't do that, man. Not at all.
Up to the house.
Yeah, sure you got it.
Can you pull your jeans up a little bit?
Yeah, my belt's on. They took my belt.
I took your belt, okay.
Well, can you keep your pants up?
Yeah.
Put your pants on, there you go, yeah.
That's why I look at your pants.
Well, okay.
Turn around, face me. Can you turn around? Hey, let's lift the pant leg to your shoe.
I can't believe y'all honestly think I had something to do with this, bro.
Oh, we got people saying that you did.
I don't see why people would even say that. I didn't touch anybody. I was trying to stop it. I told them to stop. I didn't touch anybody.
We're not saying you did it because we're making it up. We're
Here,
saying
I want
you
you to
did
throw
it.
this out.
Yeah, bro. Hey, bro, look at me. I'm not that one, bro. I didn't do that, bro. I didn't touch anybody. I didn't with him. I don't do that. I'm not that one.
Tracy, I want you, hear me out 1 second.
Okay.
Just, I know you, it's kind of stressful, I know you're.
Yeah,
I know it is.
because it's my life.
I know it is, I
Yeah.
know it is. At this point, it's not a whodunit anymore, right? You're telling us about who, okay? We have other people that don't know you guys,
Mm-hmm.
and there's cameras, there's all that stuff.
Okay.
There's no doubt you helped throw him over.
No, bro.
Tracy,
No, bro.
Tracy,
No,
Tracy,
bro.
Tracy, listen to me. At this
Detective,
point,
no,
at this point,
no,
listen, Tracy,
no, sir,
Tracy,
no, detective,
Tracy,
I did not,
Tracy,
no,
Tracy,
no.
at this
Yeah.
point,
No.
it's either first degree intentional homicide or it's something else.
No,
Something much lower.
Bro, let me tell you, I
It's
had
either an accident or it's.
No,
it's
I wouldn't even touch that dude.
Tracy.
Look, detective, I
Tracy.
can't, bro.
Tracy.
No, detective, no, I had nothing to do with it, bro. I'm
Tracy.
serious. Why can't y'all believe me? I did not touch that man to throw that man over that river. I would like to see the camera. Can I see the video footage, please?
But we'll do all that for you, Tracy.
Please, thank you, because I know I did not grab anybody, I didn't touch anybody, and I don't even know why the witnesses, I can understand that, and driving by, that can be a glance, it probably looked like that when I was telling them.
They stopped.
Why would they stop?
Because they saw a guy about to get thrown over the bridge.
Okay,
and they wanted to help.
okay.
That's the right thing to do.
Yeah, and that is, detective, but let me tell you the truth, and let me put it, I'm gonna rest your mind right now, I never touched that man. I never touched Month.
You never grabbed him by the arm?
I didn't grab anybody by the arm. I don't think, I might have grabbed him in the beginning, before they even got started, and I told them not to do that.
Why did you grab him in the beginning?
Because I was telling them, because they were just playing, I said, y'all quit f***ing around, but I never did touch Month. After that, I walked away. I was a few feet away. When Boo actually threw him over there, I had to be 3 to 4 feet away from him, you know, at the most.
Were you
When he
standing,
threw him in there.
okay, were you standing toward the street?
No, I was actually facing towards them, but I didn't think dude was gonna physically take them and throw them over
Okay,
the
so were you
bridge.
3 to 4 feet toward the street? 3 to 4 feet west of him or 3 to 4 feet east of him?
Maybe 3 to 4 feet east, or it could have been on an angle like this. Maybe they were like here, and I was like here, maybe. Or at the heat of the moment, I don't know exactly particularly where I was standing at, but ain't no way they could see me actually touch anybody, touch Johnny's body, period, and throw him over there, because I know that's not true. They can't witness that, and I know the camera ain't got me picking up Johnny's legs or anything, helping throw him over the bridge. I know better than that.
Okay.
I didn't touch him there. I didn't touch him like that, bro. Maybe in the beginning when I was trying to get him from horse
Did you touch him in any way and not help throw him over the bridge?
Yeah, maybe when I was trying to tell them to stop in the beginning when they were horse playing, because at first they was playing, I'll beat you, I'll do all that, and I probably see y'all stop or something like that.
What'd you do though? You're saying probably, I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, but I'm trying to say, right now I can't remember, but I know I didn't touch him after that. You know what I mean? I know I never touched him and threw him in the river, over the river. You know what I mean? But in the beginning, I'm not sure if I was trying to break them up, tell them to stop, and walked away from it, which I know I did. I know I tried to help it for a minute, but I know I stepped away from it though. You know what I mean? I know I didn't have anything to do with lifting this dude up and throwing him over there. Boo throw that dude over that thing all by himself. And the camera should have showed that. Yeah, you know what I mean? The camera should have showed that, bro. For real. I know I'm on physically doing, I don't care who came by or what witnesses said they saw that. I know I ain't throwing nobody in there. Yeah, and the camera can't prove that. And I know hopefully when Boo snaps out of it, hopefully he's being cooperative. He'll tell you he picked him up and threw him over there by himself. I had nothing to do with it. And hopefully he's coherent and speaking to y'all right now, but I had nothing to do with it, bro. I'm hoping he snaps out of it and does what he did. No? Yeah, but I didn't do it, bro. I wasn't involved in it like that, man.
Yeah, sure.
Let's go check.
Take a look at it. All right, we'll be right back. All right, we can smoke that. We need some coffee.
Yeah, thanks, cream and sugar, bro.
All right, okay. It's the good Altera coffee. Tracy.
Thanks, bro.
What, cream, no sugar?
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah. All right, give us a second here, all right?
So now he in there smoking a cigarette.
You okay? Yeah. Am I planning to give you a cigarette?
No, yeah, I can use another one.
Okay, alright, we're gonna be in here shortly, we just have to we're briefing our boss right now
Okay.
on the situation, we'll be in here. And we're gonna have to photograph you too, just so that you don't have any injuries on you,
Okay.
okay?
Alright.
Alright? So the same
Okay,
thing,
man.
alright. Be right back.
Yeah.
Alright, still doing good?
Yeah, bro.
Alright, we're waiting for a photo card to get here.
Okay.
As soon as we do your picture, we'll take you back downstairs, okay?
Oh, man.
Alright, but you're gonna have to stay here with us tonight because, you're giving conflicting information.
Look, I'm telling the truth. Look, I might have in the beginning initially tried to grab one of them and stop it, but I never did throw anybody off the bridge, bro. That's a guy on the truth, bro.
It's still conflicting from what we're
But
seeing and hearing.
why is it conflicting? I don't know what they saw or think they saw. Maybe they saw us all on the bridge. I give them that, which I said I was on the bridge, but I never touched
So now they're ready to charge his ass with
if
murder.
If he cooperates with y'all.
Who is cooperating?
Well, so I know he told you I never touched him.
He's not telling us the same story you're telling
I was,
us.
what is he telling you?
Well, we're not gonna tell you that.
Well, first of all, he the one did it. He grabbed dude and thrown him out there. I didn't touch him.
I'm sure Boo had the most blame in this.
But I had nothing to do with it, bro. I didn't touch him. Look at me on detective. I had nothing to do with it, bro.
We've been doing this a long time.
I know, and look at
Right,
me. Can't
you
you
said
tell
that
when
all
the
in
man's
there.
telling the
Look at me,
truth?
look
I
at
didn't
my
touch
eyes,
that
look
man.
at
I
my
tried to
eyes.
stop him.
We
Maybe in the
don't believe
beginning.
you're telling us the truth.
Okay, well, I'm telling y'all the truth. You got everything from me, bro.
right,
I'm telling
well,
you the guy down the street.
We're gonna let you spend the night here and let you think about it a little bit. Okay?
Oh, man. And now what my PO's gonna say, man.
Well,
You in
I don't
jail.
know. But just hang
Spend the
tight,
night,
we'll get the
dog. You
picture
in jail
back,
now.
okay?
They charging you with
Can I get a
murder.
cigarette, detective, please?
Sure, sure.
You want to smoke all those
Tracy would
cigarettes?
eventually take a plea deal, and in exchange,
So damn, he ended up taking a plea deal. Why the hell is you taking a plea deal? You feel me? So basically, Tracy got a plea deal, and he got a plea deal for basically aiding and basically, you know, helping a guy throw the man over the damn bridge. And so he was only sentenced to like a year and a half. And after he did a year and a half of his time, he haven't been heard of. Nobody don't know where he at. He ain't on no social media or nothing like that. Hey, but this is your boy, Hoghead with the Hate Is Real podcast, letting you know about one of the victims, Tracy Edwards of Jeffrey Dahmer, of how his life been bullshit and drugs, theft, and etc. crimes that he was involved in.